Hello my little bagels, it is Monica and I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be part 2 of my old ass art. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. A couple of people wanted to see the rest of, like, more of this, like the rest of, like, just this, like, the sleeves, and then part 3 will be like the loose stuff. So yeah, so let's go. This is what we left off on, and we'll just go to the next page. So this is a drawing of Romano from Hitalia. This was this? No! This was hand done. This was done by hand. I remember it. Yes, I remember. It took me forever, because it was back in the day where I was, like, really bad at drawing, so I wanted it to look good, so I took forever on it. But it's not my original drawing. It's, I copied it from a drawing I found on Google. I don't know who the artist is, but whoever the artist was, it's adorable. And then this was hand drawn, and I believe it was for someone. I think they asked me to draw it. I think they paid me $1 for it. No, I didn't get paid for this. I just did this out of, like, my own way, because I remember, because whenever someone paid me for art back then, I always gave it to them. So I drew this for them and I never gave it to them. So rip. Thankfully they didn't pay me, or I would have looked like a bitch. And then we got a drawing of Spain and Romano from Hitalia. This was back in my Hitalia phase, like my huge Hitalia phase, where I just, like, it was nothing but Hitalia. Now it's just nothing but Danganronpa. But this, I believe, was traced. Yes, it was, because this is based off an actual image. This was traced, I believe. This, I think I drew for, I think it was for 1 year at Fan Expo, when I think whoever voiced this character was going to be there, but then they ended up getting canceled, so I was like, welp. Rip. Rip forever. I think I had 2 versions of it. And we got, look at me wasting paper. We got me and Romano, because I was obsessed with Romano back then. Now I'm just obsessed with Nagito. This was hand drawn. Based off, like, I think some faces or whatever. So it's not my original drawing. I drew it by hand, but it's not my original drawing. Then we got, I think this was shown in the last drawing. I had a few drawings of this doll from the anime Another, because they're just so pretty. This was this traced? No, I think one of them was traced and the other wasn't. I think this was the one that wasn't traced. I can turn it. Yeah, this was the one that wasn't traced. Because there was another one that I had that was traced. This one wasn't. And I was actually really proud of it. Yeah, I remember that now. Because the eye was my favorite part, if you can see it. And then we got blank paper. And we got me as a doll. Because doll I drew was myself back then. We got me as a doll. Me as a mermaid. Oh, good lord. Me as a princess, because that whole, I remember mentioning in the last part that I did, like, a whole roleplay thing where I was, like, a princess and stuff and like that. So that's one of the outfits. And then I drew my, why? Like, why? Why? What was wrong with me? I do love snakes, but why? just why? Oh, and these, I remember these. I remember in, oh, what was it? It was a class I had where we had to, like, make up a story. And these were the characters I made. It was some, like, weird, like, Canadian anime themed high school. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It was, I don't even. And these were the characters that I made up for that story. It was for some, I think it was for, like, an English class or something. I don't remember. But then we got some girls based off elements. So we got air, earth, fire, and water. This was a base. And I think the base was traced and everything else was hand drawn. I can't remember. Like, a lot of stuff I just can't remember because it's so old. And then we got, these were all hand drawn. And then we got Om Nom from the game Cut the Rope. It's such a cute little game. His little character's Om Nom. This one's my favorite. And then we got Rin and Betty from the song Liar Betty. Or Betty the Liar, I guess it's called, like, in the official English translation of it. But yeah, this was, I think this was another thing that was traced. It's hard to remember, but I do remember that a lot of stuff I did was traced because I was a lazy artist back then. And then I got, this is probably one of my favorite drawings because this was hand drawn. It was based off an actual drawing with this same dress, but I really loved it, so I wanted to redraw it, and I drew myself in it. I don't look like this, mind you. I don't look like this. You've seen me, I don't look like this. No one has a waist that tiny. But yeah, that's me. Look at that long ass finger. There's that same drawing again. I made two of them for some reason. And then we got a Healy Up tile and a Ma Oil that I never finished. This was when X and Y had just come out, I believe. And here we get into a bunch of the Pokemon drawings that I did. They're not mine. I'm going to disclaimer right now, none of these are mine. I do not take any credit for them. All of these are traced, but I do not take credit for them whatsoever. Like, I'm going to make that clear. A lot of these belong to, oh, what's the person's name? I think it was like Twime777. Like a good majority of these. I really liked them, so I wanted to redraw them, so I did. But I never ever claimed them as my own. Like, if I showed somebody, I'd be like, oh, this was redrawn, but it was by this person. So I never claimed them as my own, because that's just wrong. But yeah, I'll just show them off. I'm not gonna say what they are, because there's a lot of them. And these are all like pre-evolutions and evolutions that the person created. And I was like, they're so cool, I want to draw them. This one was always really cool. The Pachirisu one. And we got like a Love Eevee. And then some of them are also like made-up Pokemon that this person made. This I just found online. And then all of these are traced. And like a Zubat, so it's Zubat. Ninetales. Creepy derpin looking Pete, like, and there goes my phone. You know, Sableye. There's like a few drawings in this one. I'm not getting them out. You have to suffer. Just by the look of them, you can probably guess which Pokemon they are. There's that Eevee again. I think this one I tried to draw it on my own instead of tracing it, because that other one that was there I traced. This one I believe I didn't. This one was probably my favorite out of the evolutions I saw that this person created. Like a Raichu evolution, it was so cool. And then there's this Bayonet one. I think this is supposed to be Shaman. Yeah. Like Bulbasaur. Squirtle, Cyndaquil, hold it, the fire, Jesus. Like, this person's creations were really, really creative and unique, which is why I liked drawing them. Because they're so creative. And then this was, I think, supposed to be like a pre-evolution of Oddish. Or no, was it? No, it's Tangela. Tangela, that's what it was. And then I found graph paper. Does that hurt your eyes? Because it does for me. Then there's this thing. And then I found more graph paper and got into drawing Celtic knots. Because look how cool these look. They look so cool. And then this I drew. I am really, like, I'm still very proud of this today. This is all hand drawn, and it's by, it was for a tutorial by Mark Curley, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he did like a dragon head tutorial, and I followed it step by step, and I am like, ugh, I'm so proud of this, because this is amazing. And I never finished it, because look at all those scales. I never finished it, because there are just so many. But I felt so proud of this when it turned out. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. And then there's like a few more things. And we got this, me and my Celtic knot thing. Lots of designs, and then we got this. You can actually, this drawing right here, you can see on my DeviantArt. I think it's the very last drawing on my current DeviantArt. I had other DeviantArts that had older art, but I think this is like one of the very first drawings you can see on it, if you go way back. And then we got like a Chibi Chantal drawing from Pokemon. And then, oh my god, look! You guys should recognize these two. It's Mato and Takashi. This is when they were first drawn, and Mato didn't have glasses back then. And I was like, I couldn't decide between his name being Mato or Oliver. And originally Mato was me as a guy. Or actually no, Mato still isn't me, is still technically real me as a guy. But yeah, that's them. Look at that. Oh, and here's Yuki and Keita's old designs. Oh my goodness, look at them. I never finished Yuki, but look at Keita. Oh my god. Oh man. And then here's my old Eevee chibis, which I'm going to be redoing. And then the last drawing. Oh, I made this for a friend for her birthday. Like, this was the sketch. It was her in Prussia. Oh my god, my old art style. Oh, that's going to be it for this part. You'll get to see all this stuff. And all this stuff over here in part 3, which I believe will be the last part. Yeah, will be the last part. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, my little bagels. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below. Share the video with a friend if you liked it or if you think someone else will enjoy it. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye bye.